blessings, yo. What do you value more than love? Because a lot of people, yo, be surprised how many people value money before love, over love. Motherfuckers will love money, making money, getting to that money in a quick, fast, and a hurry. They don't give a fuck who they stepping on. They don't care who they gotta cut off, who they gotta take it from, just as long as they get that money. But the thing is, yo, those are the type that's the energy that always lose money, can't keep money, can't stack that money, because the love is all wrong. Because love of self won't have you overextending yourself where you overinvesting everywhere else but yourself and the love of self, yo. Because some people will wear themselves out, stress themselves out to make that money, to continuously exert their energy to get that money, where that love is missing, you know. Because that love of money will make you miss the actual love of self, where you missing that rest, you know. You missing that self-realization where, oh, never mind, that self-realization where, you know, love really does multiply in a way where it's crazy. You know how you insert love into everything, it multiplies. You know, you get together with someone, you multiply by way of stacking cash together, the thoughts to build together, or having a baby together type of shit, right? But not everybody's on that type time. Some people are just on that get together. Sometimes it's getting, you know, having a baby to make that money, to stay on the system, to keep that money cycling within the system of their own system. You know, it's that hand over fist type shit where the scamming and scheming goes by way of who they're with, you know. You got to pay mind as to what it is that you become addicted to when it comes to what you love, yo. Because that addiction should be you. That focus should be you. That attention should be all on you. But that flash of cash, that need for cash, that struggle to keep and make that cash, yo, especially when it's within the system of where the cash comes from, where the cash is going to be made from, you know, and how the cash is going to be made and who by, you know. But the whole thing is, most people will stress themselves all the way out, mentally, physically, emotionally, because of money. Because they got to get it, they got to take it, they got to make it, they got to have it, because everybody has some way of a struggle one way or another. Yet some can't hold on to money, you know. That's that broken mentality, that's that poverty mindset, where making that money is way more important than making that family work, making that love work, actually feeling that love for self, you know, and actually feeling that love for self work, you know. Therefore, that money will multiply in many ways where love will be felt in every way. Think about it. No, almost I got you.